Good afternoon, it's Ben Buffon here again, and it's Champions Cup Season 20 team preview. And today we're going to have a look at one of the Nagel teams, not my Nagel team, the other Nagel team of Torre 3005. Mata Pallo is how I'm going to pronounce it. So let's have a look at this lovely team. Look at that, 3 level ups, 3 bloody level ups. So no cheerleaders, no coach system, 3 team roles, 90k in the bank, so at least he's got some cash. He's got the security kit, 19 wins, 7 draws, 7 losses, so that's not bad at all. And after a look at the record, 2-2 with Heart Erex, yeah, he was a pain in the backside to play against. He got beat by Groovy 2-0, got beat by Blood, so the 2 kill teams really got a hold of him. He got beat by Console by Heathens as well. So that was, he went on a losing spree with 3 there. So later on, he did find it a bit more difficult the last 4, but he did get a good win over Thars Boys there, with another playoff team, 2-0. He drew with Claw the score, beat Block and White, beat the Lizard Lovers, although he got beat by Dandy 2-0 there, you know what we previewed last video, so, you know, drew with the Great Big Guns. Beat True Story Bro, who were in the playoffs. So he's played a lot of the decent teams, hasn't he? Lost 1-0 against the Groovy again there. So, you know. Hood Rat Warpstones. I think they're in there as well, aren't they? That's Fire Target teams. They beat them as well. Maybe before they had all that movement, the one-turners. So he's got 3. He's got 3 level ups. Now the main guy to watch for me, it was a bit of a no-brainer. It was this guy, number 6, Gammon Rowe. He's strength 4. He's got block. He's got 2 heads. He's got short hands, and he has a level up. I can't wait to see what he goes here. I usually go tackle. I like to have my ball carrier, unless I've got tackle everywhere else, to be dual threat. Because obviously I try and protect him as best I can with the ball, and then obviously in defence I'll keep him back, and then if I think I've got a shot on the ball carrier, what usually is a bludger, then obviously I've got tackle to help me out there as well. But this one's strength 4, so he's strength 5 on the blitz, so that is beautiful. It's going to be really hard to take down with strength 4. If he rolls a double, he could maybe go dodge. That would make him beautiful, wouldn't it? Blodge, strength 4 bludger. Obviously he's keeping his cards close to his chest. Nobody knows what he's got. He's probably going to look at the draw and then decide after that, maybe. But yeah, even though he's only jail 3, the 2 heads gives him +1 to dodge, doesn't it? So that's really, really good. And obviously, you know, when you're going against leapers as well, there's a couple of leapers about in these, you know, strength 4 leapers as well. 1 in the Dark Elves and 1 in the Wood Elf team. So having strength 4 is really good. And they're not easy to take down. I think this guy's going to be huge to their chances, to be honest. I really do. This Nagel team really doesn't have as much firepower compared to a lot of Nagel teams we've seen before. He lost I think it was against Groovy, he lost a block guard warrior, what was about 3 XP away from leveling up, so that was a big blow for him. He's got 1 killer. Interestingly, goes guard instead of tackle, or tackle or piling on, so that's really interesting. He decided I want a bit more guard. Obviously he's got this other guy here, Paisar Pestigo. What would you take? I personally would go tackle. If I rolled a double, I'll tell you what, I got slightly tempted with leap, but I mean that's the problem though, isn't it? You've got sort of like 2 ball carriers. Which one do you go with? That's the thing, isn't it? Which one is he going to go with? It's nice to have 2 just in case one goes down, because obviously to win the championship it's 5 games, so there's a very good chance there'll be a problem, you know, with one of them. So to have a replacement, or you know, if you go against someone with a wizard, and he zaps the ball carrier, you got the other one in there to pick it up. So both of these are really, really good. He's only agility 3, but he has sure hands and +1 to dodge, where this guy doesn't have sure hands, but he's picking up on a 2+, and he's dodging a 2+, away from tackle zones, just like Gammon Rowe would be. So he's got 2 real nice things, and that's got movement 7 as well. The only thing I don't like about this team is there's not enough firepower, to me. with a Nagel team. If he hasn't got enough firepower, I expect to be able to control, the pitch. That if that makes sense. If you're not going to kill, your team should be built to control the pitch. And to me, it doesn't do either of them things. There's nothing there what's going to control the pitch. Yeah, he has his disturbing presence, like all Nagel does. And he hasn't got enough guard. He's got no stand firm. He's got no tackle. So it's like... I mean, I know how hard it is to obviously get a decent, balanced Nagel team. And as I showed 2 seasons ago when I went with my Nagel, and that wasn't a very good Nagel team. You can still win with them. But I'm just trying to wonder where's he going with this team. It doesn't seem to be going one way or the other, if that makes sense. There's no stand firm, there's no extra tentacles there. There's just nothing there. I mean, he may have lost a few people. I don't know. It's a funny one. At least he's got his dirty player there. Like I said, it's good going forward with these 2 guys. I mean, that's the thing. So them 2 will really, really help. I mean, he's got a level on the beast, so that's good. Stand firm, guard. If you roll the double, then it becomes interesting. Block or pro. I never roll doubles on my beast and Nagel ever, so I don't have to worry about that. At least he's got 1 mighty blow claw piece. So, but again, you'd expect decent coaches, and to get into the place, you've got to be a decent coach. So they'll all know, get rid of number 5, and then all of a sudden he's relying on his mighty blow. It's a shame this guy hasn't got it, because he could have gone claw with number 7. But yeah, it's a funny team, this one. I must admit, I'm always interested to see the Nagel teams and the Case team, see if people do something different. I'm probably more interested in this Nagel team because obviously I've got the other Nagel team. He's a very good coach. So, the pros are Torre, very good coach, has done very well with Nagel. They've got 2 excellent scoring threats, and it'll be really good against the Leapers. If Gavin Rowe's got the ball. He's got 3 level ups to choose, so he's got a lot of manoeuvrability there. So when he sees who he's playing first or down the stretch, he'll be able to tailor that to who he's going against. So that's a positive. The negative to me is it's like there doesn't seem an identity in this team. There's not. They've gone. I just don't know what the identity. I mean, I'm sure he'll say, Bernie, you idiot. This is the reason why. This is why I've gone this way. But I'm just guessing because this isn't my team. It's going to be able to run the ball, but it's not a kill team, so it's not going to win by... It doesn't look like it's going to win by attrition unless you roll above average dice with this team. It can't contain as much as usual because there's not enough guard, there's not enough stand firm. Well, there is no stand firm. There's not enough there's no tackle to take out the blodgers. No extra tentacles in there. Do you know what I mean? So I'm interested to see how he does with this team and how he plays it. Teams he'll want to play against and what he doesn't want to play against. I think teams like, the Orc teams, because of his lack of claw, there could be a problem. Triprus obviously has got a lot of guard in there. They're both very similar. I think, when he took his 3 level ups, he's going to be higher team value than Triprus. So if he runs into Triprus, this is bad. I mean, he's got strength 5 troll. Look at all this guard. He's going to just totally outguard him. He's got a movement 7. Pestigo, but the problem is he hasn't got much more what's going to go with it, and a coach as good as Tripp should be able to lock that team down pretty easily with this. So this would be a nightmare. If I'm Torre, I'm saying please don't give me Triprus's Orcs. That would be an absolute nightmare. I think someone like maybe Gadley might be good. The Norse may be good sort of draw for him, because obviously Norse are really fast. He's got an Ulthuerna down as well. Nice tasty AV7 he can chew on. He's got the Yeti, what's a danger, but he's got enough in there to be able to take that out, hopefully, you would think. The Disturbing Presence is going to make a real mess of all these Agility 3 things, so he's not going to really be able to hand the ball off, so he's going to have to run it. And, they're not very quick as it is. Obviously, the only concern is he's got no tackle, and obviously their runner's got tackle, but, that to me, won't be a bad draw for him because there's no guard here, are there? They've got a strength 4 Ulf Werner out, so they've only got 2 strength pieces. So I would think Torre. It's always, you always hate picking on some like a Gerdley team because Gerdley's an extremely, he's top tier coach. But team wise, we're just looking at the teams, and that's what I'm trying to do. If you're Torre, you think, yeah, I'll have these. I'll give them a bit of inducements, and I should be able to bash these about a bit, They're going to have a loan, so that's 1380. So yeah, I think obviously you're probably going against Cheney as well, but I think this would be a really good matchup for him, to be honest. And again, he may have a slight problem with the lizard teams as well because he's got no tackle. He's only got 2 guard. I think I've only got 1 guard. But I don't know. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how he does. So it'll be interesting to see how the Nagel teams do. Ironically, when he's picked his 3, if he gets normal skills, it'll be 10k lower than man. So it will be interesting to see how the 2 Nagel teams match up against each other, because obviously they're both probably different, and maybe you guys will be able to see who you think has got the best Nagel team. We'll just quickly have a look at man. I'll do a video on man, but that's basically man. So my Nagel is 10k more TV value than his when he's added his 3 skills. Unless one of them skills is not a normal, then obviously it'll be above me. So yeah, so there's man. But we'll have a look at man another time. But I'm sure you guys will be able to decide yourself which one you think's better. But as always, congratulations Torre for getting to the playoffs again. Best of luck in them, and let's hope one of the Nagel teams can take that gold home with them. Thanks again, guys. See you in the next video.